On this edition of Forever Home, we're going to be repurposing this spa hot tub room and making it into a gorgeous reading room for our customer. It's a beautiful day on this edition of Forever Home here in 𝗗𝘁'𝘀, Pennsylvania. Let's get going. Here we go. So this is a beautiful sunroom right off the master, and half of it is taken up by this hot tub system that was put in probably 3 decades ago. And it was a phenomenal unit at the time, but at this point, the lumber has started to rot and the water has gotten into it, and it simply does not hold water anymore like it should. It hasn't been maintained. The timer system quit working, so they couldn't even turn the pumps on. And at this point in our client's life, it just doesn't make sense for her anymore. She would much rather have this as a sunroom and reading space where she could put a chair out here and really be able to enjoy this beautiful 4-season, 3-season room, 4-season room. It is completely glassed in, and so that even in the wintertime, it's a wonderful temperature in here and a very nice spot to be able to sit down, read a book, enjoy the morning sun coming in through her backyard. So this is going to come out, we're going to deck over it, and then put new Trex decking down. We'll take you down to the basement and we'll show you what's going on that side of things. So we're down here in the basement, and introducing my father Rick. He's helping us out today, and then we got Jacob over on the electrical. So we've already gone through and drained the water lines the best that we were able to, and then started cutting things. We're disconnecting all the pumps. Jacob was able to hot them up and verify that, well, yeah, they work, but the timing system was completely shot, so that just has to go. So we're working on getting all this drained so we don't get too much water over the floor. We're doing pretty good on keeping things neat on this end of things, and then we can start cutting everything out from over there. And then over here on this side, she has the heater for that hot tub unit. This is also going to get eliminated. We're going to disconnect the gas, get that capped off correctly, and then cut up all of these piping and get all of the piping out of here that runs throughout the basement. She doesn't need that anymore. And so we've gotten this, we drilled a hole in this end of things, and we're able to drain that out and dump that water and get it out of here. So we'll work on getting the heater unit out of here, work on getting the pumps out of here. I've got to go shop vac and pull the water out of the bottom of the hot tub with a little bit is left, and then we can start demoing the wood and get prepped for the deck. And just like that, through the magic of television, the hot tub is gone. The decking has all been removed. We've sort of cleaned everything up and removed the excess nails and things that were here. And what we're going to work on doing tomorrow, we're actually going to leave that as part of a bench. That'll get a final cut. It's just rough cut now. We'll final cut that back, clean it up. She's going to have a nice bench or a place for plants on that side of things. And we're going to get our new joists through here, our joist hangers through here, and our deck boards. And then we can insulate this and start decking across. We've dropped off all of our materials. We've got our Trex decking out here. We've got some 8-foot picture frame. We'll use that in a couple different places. We've got our new framing lumber for in those joist bays. So that's ready to rock and roll. And we've already made the first dump run, and we're already filling the trailer up with round 2. So we've got some plumbing pipe in here. We've got the hoops from the tub and a couple other pieces of junk. Let's take you downstairs and show you what got done in the basement area. So we've got a fair amount of equipment we got to try to recycle. We've got 2 pumps here to get rid of and the heating unit and things. So we'll see if we can take that to the scrap place or otherwise do something where it's not winding up in the landfill. So down here in the basement, this is where the heating unit once was. And you'll see that we've got a new nipple on this, pulled this back up tighter. We've got our shutoff valve. There's a disconnect union here, and then the other cap, so that if somebody ever comes in the future, needs to put a new appliance in, whatever, they have the option here to do this, but it is capped and we're shut off, and that has been leak tested, so we are good to go. On that front, that gives her a whole bunch of extra square footage here that she can do what she needs to do with. The overhead lines have all been removed and all the blocking for them taking out. And we'll take you down for far end, show you what's going on down here. So the workbench is out of the way, the pumps are all gone. She's got a whole lot more square footage she can work with. Crawl space is completely open. She's got lots of room in here. And then Rick is working on putting in a shutoff valve with a drain in it here on this is a feed line that ran over behind the hot tub, and that was basically their fill. So they had a spigot in the wall and a short hose, and they could lift the seat up, connect the hose, run that into the hot tub, turn the faucet on, and fill the hot tub with cold water. Well, that's great and wonderful, but if that room gets cold, gets freezes, I'm just a little nervous about having water in that line all the time without being attended or looked at. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a shutoff valve further inbound to the house. This is a low spot in the line. It's gonna have one of those thumb screws on the side that you can drain the water out of it. So we'll get the valve soldered in and then be able to shut it off at that point. And if someone in the future decides that they want to use this as a greenhouse or a sunroom and they have plants out there and they want to use that garden hose to water plants, they'll be able to do that. In the wintertime, they'll also be able to shut that off, come in here and drain that back, shut off this valve, open the valve out there, remove the thumb screw, and allow that water to drain back and drain out so you don't have any fluids out there in the pipes in the sunroom. Now they've got some duct work going out there, so in theory it should stay warm, but just in case, and we're gonna put insulation, of course, in the floor. But it's just one more way. It's not just done, it's coat built. We're making sure it's taken care of and addressed so that you and your forever home and the future homeowners are able to do what they need to do to protect their house. So our team has done a phenomenal job of getting all of this shimmed to the proper height. We've added the new joist down through the center. We've got joist hangers every place that we need it. And now the next step is going to be getting the deck boards cut to size and installing them across here. Here we go. Got the new floor down, and this is looking beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. German is getting ready to get some of his measurements here. Finish cutting that piece of fascia that we're using to cut in the front here of the bench, and finish stacking that. That has to be ripped on the table saw, so we're gonna get that set up. And then to do the final cut on the benches here, the seat part of that, take the router to the edges and make it all clean. And we'll show you that when it's done. And through the magic of television, the hot tub is gone and the new floor is in. This looks absolutely beautiful. Far more functional and useful now that that's finished and the old tub is out of the way. So we've got the, we still have access to the garden hose down here that should someone ever decide they want to use this as a sunroom, as a greenhouse, a garden, they're able to do that. They have access to the water. We can turn that back on downstairs.
Turn it on,
But a beautiful seat and a good place to set some plants. And I can just envision a nice area rug out here, a nice chair to read in, and a beautiful view of the backyard from this space. So if we can solve a problem for you, give our team a call weekdays, 9:30 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon at 484-748-0008. Choose option 2 for Coat Built, your full service construction and renovation company, and extension 2 for new projects. Coat Construction is a Pennsylvania home improvement contractor number 88078, licensed in Newcastle County, Delaware, 10490. There's nothing we don't do: roofing, siding, windows, doors, decks, anything on the interior home, kitchens, bathrooms, basements, plumbing, electrical, drywall, spackle, paint, build an addition, a custom dream homes, or garage. Take a picture of what's bugging you and let us know what problem it is we can solve for you. Send it to us right here on our Facebook page. Click that Contact Us button there at the top. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like this video. Leave a comment down below. Tell us what you want to have accomplished at your house, or give us your thoughts on this renovation work. Hit that subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get updated about all the upcoming videos that we have coming up. And we really hope that you're learning some things through our channel so that when you're interviewing contractors for work on your home, you are able to separate those who know what they're talking about from those who don't. This is Drew in beautiful 𝗵𝘁'𝘀, Pennsylvania, where we're finished with it. You'll be proud to say it's not just done, it was Coat Built. We'll catch you in the next edition of Forever Home. Bye for now. That's just gorgeous. You happy?
Yes,
Outstanding.
I am indeed.